Hey guys, welcome back. So today's video is going to be a very highly requested video, and it is how to apply false lashes. This is very in-depth, it's very slow. It is literally a talk through from beginning to end on products that I use, lashes that I use, products I find helpful, tips I find helpful, just all the tips and tricks that I have, because when I first learned how to put on lashes, I could not get it. Like, it took me a while, it took me months to finally figure out like what worked best for me and what was the easiest way that I would do it. So if you guys would like to see how to apply fake lashes, then just keep watching. Alright guys, so I'm going to start off by showing you what I feel like you absolutely need. One thing that you're going to need is black pencil liner. You need this whether you do wing liner or not, just so you can tight line in between your natural lashes, so that when you put the false lashes on, you won't be able to see the space between your lashes and the fake lashes. So I use the Marc Jacobs gel liner. For me, it is the only eyeliner that goes into my line and does not move. It goes into my waterline and it stays all day, and it goes into my tight line and stays all day. It does not transfer, it doesn't bleed. It's the only one that I will use, so I am very faithful to this one. I think it's like $26 at Sephora. I've tried all of them and this is the one that works the best for me, so I'm gonna use this one, and this is in the color black. It's just a black liner. Another thing that you're going to need is your base mascara. You can use any mascara, it doesn't really matter which mascara you're going to use. I have lately been using the Benefit They're Real. It's just been my favorite for the moment, so I use the Benefit They're Real, and I put on my mascara before I put on my lashes, just so that they combine with the lashes perfectly. So aside from those two things, you're also going to need a lash glue. I feel like without good lash glue, you're not going to have a good lash application. My personal favorite is the House of Lashes eyelash adhesive. It's this one here. There we go. So this is what it looks like. It's a little pink lash glue, and then the glue is iridescent. So this one is my personal favorite because it gets very sticky, it lasts all day. Even when I go to take my lashes off, like, there's resistance. So this is my favorite lash glue. This one is $9. You can either get it at Sephora or you can get it on the House of Lashes website. So this is my personal favorite. If I'm out of this one and I need a lash glue, I use the Duo Brush On Adhesive, which is this one here. It looks exactly like that one. It's a brush on. This one is pretty clear. This lasts a pretty long time on my lashes as well. It just doesn't last as long, or it's like not as bulletproof as this one. This one I believe is $9 as well. This you can get at Sephora. I think you can get it at the drugstore. I don't even know. I don't know where you can get Duo, but they have 3 different kinds. They have a black one, they have a squeezy tube, and then they have this one. This is my favorite because I like how I can kind of control how much product. If not, you can squeeze out product and then it gets everywhere, and then you just have a hot mess. So these are the 2 lash glues that I like. Aside from these 2, I love the Revlon lash glue. To me, that is a very close dupe for this one. You can get it on drugstore.com. I think it's like $2.99, and that is one of my favorite lash glues ever. Then you're going to need your pair of lashes. This is going to be a different preference for everyone. I have been using lashes for a while now, so I know how I like my lashes. If you're just starting, I definitely recommend using Ardell Demi Wispies, Ardell Wispies, the Kiss, any of the Kiss really. I have a couple different types of lashes, and I'm constantly buying new pairs of lashes just because I like to have variety. I like my natural lashes, I like my thicker lashes, I like my lashes that I have to wear with liner, I like lashes that I don't need liner for. So that's just me. With your lashes, you're going to, one of the most important things, there's a lot of important factors when it comes to your lashes. I feel like cutting them to your eye is the most important part. Number 1 most important part, because if you have, most lashes will come very long, and then you can trim the band like this based off of how big your eye is. You guys can see I don't have big eyes. I have a pretty small eye, so I normally have to cut a pretty big amount off of my lashes. And the lashes that I'm using today are the Samantha lashes from Huda Beauty. They're these here. They're the number 7s. I've used these a couple times. These are meant to be worn, I think, like 30 times before you throw them away. They're very comfortable. The band is thick, but it's not very thick. It's not heavy. I love them. I've got them the other day. I got them like last week, and I've been wearing them non-stop. Aside from these, I wear the Ardell Wispies a lot because they're very comfortable on my eyes. I go for comfort more than the way that they look over anything, especially because I wear my lashes to work. It's not like I wear them to little like dinners and nights out. I wear them all day, so if they're not comfortable, I will rip them off halfway through. Once you cut these, you always want to cut them from the outside in. So as you can see right here, the inside right here, that's the part that goes closest to the inner part of my eye, and this is the part that goes out to the end. You always want to cut from here, because if you cut from here, normally the hairs start from shorter to longer. If you cut here, your lashes are not going to have that gradual effect from long to, or short to long. So you always want to cut from the ends, and then you can always just place your lashes. You can always just place your lashes further out. So I always take them and I'll put them right onto my eye like this, just to measure where they're going to sit. So as you can see, this is where they're gonna sit. I like to take mine as far out to the corner and then see where the inner part is going to sit, because that inner part, if you guys have ever worn lashes and you feel like they're always stabbing you in the eye, it's because that inner part is too long and it's going to keep poking you right in that corner. For me, that drives me crazy. So first I'm going to start with prepping my eyes. So I'm going to go in with the Marc Jacobs liner, and I'm just going to go right into the top part of my eye, and then I'm going to tight line. So first, let me see if I can zoom you guys in for this. So first I'm going to just put the pencil here, and I'm just going to line my top waterline with black. So you can see the difference between this side and this side automatically. This side is nice and dark, where this side you can kind of see in between them. This is very, very important for when you put your actual lashes on, so that it looks nice and dark and bold right there. Then another thing that I like to do, oh, I hate when that happens. Another thing that I like to do is slightly lift my eye like this, just to make sure that it's black all the way in between. Like right here, I don't have any product, so I'm gonna go right in the corner. So now, as you can see, I have it all the way out to the corners like that. I'm gonna get this corner right here. So now you can see the definition between this eye and this eye. I'm gonna go ahead and go to this side. Well, that sucks. So now you're gonna go ahead and go in with your liquid liner. If you're someone that doesn't wear liquid liner, then you don't have to, but it is something that I do almost every single day, because it gives you a nice, it gives you the spot where you want to put your lashes down. So I'm just going to use my favorite liner. You guys already know which one this is. It's the Sephora collection, the High Precision Eyeliner, and it's in the color Noir Black. Depending on the thickness of the lash band is how thick my line is going to be. These are pretty thin, so I don't have to go too thick, but I also don't want it to show if they do happen to pop up. So okay, so that's one eye. Whether or not you do a wing is completely up to you. You don't have to. Sometimes I'll do it, sometimes I won't. It just depends on my mood and what kind of look I'm doing. For today, since I'm not wearing any eyeshadow, I'm just gonna go ahead and do a little wing. You like how I said a little wing, right? And look at this shit. I look like Amy Winehouse. For me, because I have small eyes. I'm just going to go ahead and do the same thing on this eye. Alright, so here are my eyes prepped and ready, like my actual eyes. Now I'm going to go in with some mascara, and I personally like to curl my lashes before I put my mascara, because it raises my lashes up, so that when I put my fake eyelashes, they can sit kind of on top of that raise. So I'm just going to use this, I don't even know, I've had this for like 5 years. I'm going to use this eyelash curler. And I just pump it a couple times, and then I do the same on this side, just pump it. I have on pretty natural makeup today because I'm going to do some shooting for my blog, and when I shoot for my blog, I don't like being too overdone, because that's not the purpose of the blog post. So So now I'm gonna go in and I'm just gonna put some mascara. And you don't have to put a lot. I like to put a pretty generous amount just that they blend into my fake lashes. But you can literally just coat them real quick and be done. So now my lashes are completely prepped. You can see I have some mascara on. They're ready. When you're gonna put on your lashes, you're going to, some people say do a very, very thin layer of glue. I don't like to do a very, very thin layer because I like that glue to be on there. So I'm gonna take it and I'm going to, it might be a little blurry, sorry. So that is about the amount of lash glue that I like to put on. And then I let it dry. I'll do the same thing with the other one. So I like to sit the lashes down, and I've heard people say 30 seconds, and to me, that is definitely not long enough for the lash glue to get sticky. That's just my opinion. It might be because I put a little bit more glue, but I like to let my lashes sit like while I'll put the lash glue on the lashes, I'll do my mascara, I'll do my eyeliner, I'll do everything, and then by that time that I'm done, that's when I'm able to put them on. A lot of the mistakes that people make have to do with the glue, because they'll put the glue on and right away they try to put it on, and since the glue is still really wet, it'll start sliding all over the place. So when it's tacky and you put it on, it'll kind of just stick to where you put it. And I find that 30 seconds, in my opinion, that's just my opinion, on some people I guess that works, 30 seconds does not do it for me. I need way more than 30 seconds. Okay, now that the glue is kind of transparent, like you don't see it as white as it was, now I'm able to put the lashes on. So I'm going to zoom you guys in. And I don't need to use a tweezer every time, but I like to use it for preciseness. So I'm gonna pick up the lashes and I basically hold the lash right in the center. Like right around here. Then when I go to put it on, the first place that I put it is right in the center of my eye. So I'll go right there. You see how I put it and it didn't move, it's not moving, I'm blinking and it's still where it's supposed to be. So once I have that inner part, or that center part where it's supposed to go, then I'll pull more towards the end and kind of drag it so that it's right at the tip of the outer corner of my eye. So I'm gonna take it and put it right there. And I always like to go in with my fingers also and just kind of make sure everything's close. So then all that's left over is the inner corner, which is normally the biggest headache, but I just take it and press it down right onto my eyes. And you're gonna be able to see the glue until the glue completely dries. But this is what it's going to look like with the lashes on. So lashes on, no lashes. Lashes, no lashes. Lashes always wins, always. Once my glue is completely dry, then I'll go in with my fingers and I'll press my lashes to the fake lashes. So I'm gonna let this one dry and I'm gonna put the other one on while that one is drying. I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna grab it right from the center and just place it right there. Then I did the outer corner section and then I just have to attach the inner corner. So my camera stopped recording towards the end of this, but now that my lashes are pretty much completely dried down, I like to take my fingers and just press the lashes against, like, as tightly as I can to my natural lashes. So I literally just do this, and I literally do this all day sometimes. Like if I have lashes that are bothering me a little bit, you'll see me walking around work just like pinching my lashes, and it just takes them as close to the lash line as possible. I don't like my lashes to be any higher than my natural lash line. It drives me insane. So I'll do that there, and then I'm always doing this and pushing them up just so that they have that nice lifted effect. And that is pretty much it. I don't like to put lash or mascara on top of my lashes because I feel like you don't get as much use out of them when you do that, because they start to get clumpy and black and they have buildup and all that stuff. But I really hope that this was helpful for most of you. I have gotten literally hundreds of requests to do this video, so that is why I decided to do it. So I hope you guys enjoy it, and I hope you guys found it helpful. Please let me know down below what videos you would like to see next, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.